Well, Australian officials visited the Japanese Prime Minister on Friday to reiterate the importance of their bilateral relationship. Miles and Wong are in Tokyo to hold the 2+2 talks with their Japanese counterpart to discuss regional issues as well as security and defense. Later in the day, the Australian officials will meet with their Japanese counterparts, foreign and defense ministers. Fumio Kishida visited Australia earlier this year in October, where he signed a joint declaration on security cooperation with Australia's Prime Minister Anthony Albanese to engage in closer defense and security cooperation amid China's growing military and economic influence in the region.
その訪問から間を空けずに本日日豪2+2が開催されるということ、これはまさに両国の特別な戦略的パートナーシップを体現するものであり、充実した議論が行われることを心から期待したいと思っています。
Australia and Japan have a strong strategic alignment, and there's a lot of reasons why our countries should work together. But the relationship is so much more than that. After many decades of business interaction, educational exchanges, there is a deep affection in Australia for Japan, and there are so many people-to-people links which give a sense of making our relationship one which is very...
After gaining some important partnerships with Pakistan and Iran in the past few years, China sees further in Middle East. With China Gulf Summit, China is stepping up its relations and, of course, influences in those strategic region. MGN journalist Brilliant Shaheran has more.
She arrived in Riyadh Wednesday afternoon to attend the first China-Arab State Summit and the China Gulf Cooperation Council Summit. There, China's President Xi Jinping met with the leaders of Egypt, Palestine, Sudan, Kuwait, and of course, Saudi's monarch. The trip is not only for economic purpose, but it is also marks a further move by President Xi to restore his global profile after spending most of the pandemic time inside China, and formally ensuring his third term as Chinese leader in front of the world leaders. The visit is his third overseas trip since early 2020.
Arab countries and the Gulf countries are very good partners with China, and China imports a lot of oil, petroleum from this region, and after the deepened cooperation between each other.
With Saudi, China will likely to have stronger economic ties, particularly with a $29 billion deals during the summit. They co-signed 20 deals for various strategic sectors, not only business, but also intelligence, education, and cultural exchange.
كنت درست في جامعة الدراسات الدولية بمدة 4 سنوات، ولكن في الحقيقة الدراسة في الصين ما تكفي أبدا، لذلك جئت لهنا للدراسة وأيضا للعمل.
Though Saudi has been West alliance in Middle East, but recent global situation and geopolitics will make a big turn for Middle East. Jasir bin Jassim, a Saudi Arabian government advisor, firmly sees that China will have stronger defense cooperation with Saudi.
المملكة العربية السعودية لديها رؤية 2030 والتي تقوم على توطين الصناعات ومن ضمنها الصناعات العسكرية. لا يوجد ما يمنع أن يكون هناك رغبة بين البلدين لتطوير الكثير من الصناعات العسكرية. الصين لديها الكثير من ما يمكن أن تقدم للمملكة العربية السعودية.
Presidency noted that Saudi Arabia is an important member of the Arab and Islamic world. It is also a key and independence force in the multipolar world and China's important strategic partner in the Middle East.